Hey, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today's Friday. We're talking about dryer vents. It's specifically something that does not apply to everybody, but we get this question a lot, which is dryer vent booster fans. I already have one. Do I have one? Can I get one? Why would I even use it? So, these fans are something that not everybody needs. But if you have a vent that is way too long, has too many turns, has issues, you can put a fan. Well, let me rephrase that. Some people can put a fan halfway through, some point in it, and it will speed up the airflow within the vent and make it work correctly. So this is something that automatically comes on, automatically turns off. Sometimes they have switches. There's all kinds of things that goes on with this. And I can tell you in Houston specifically, there are some municipalities that do not allow them. They require a lot more maintenance, and if you do not maintain them correctly, they can be a fire hazard unto themselves. So if you have one and you haven't touched it, it's been sitting up there forever, it does require maintenance. Some of them as much as every 3 months, 6 months. There's a lot of them that need a ton of maintenance if you do it correctly. Now, most people don't touch it until it breaks and then they call us, which we get. There are some other types that have less maintenance requirements. They're more expensive up front, but they have less maintenance requirements. They get clogged less because as the propeller runs, if it gets lint on any of the blades and it's not equally distributed, it starts to vibrate, and that's one of your hints. And something's wrong. Suddenly it's noisy, it vibrates, it's noisy, it doesn't work well, it's not turning on or off. Those are signals that there may be something wrong because these things don't last forever. Usually 5 to 6 years. I've seen some last 15. I've seen some last 2. So, but these fans are designed to take some of the strain off your dryer and getting air to the outside. So if you cannot have one, if you have a short, up to code, correct dryer vent, that's what I recommend. Always. It's less maintenance. You don't really want these fans if you can help it. But if there's no other option and your municipality allows it, we install them, and then you need a maintenance, and we need sort of a membership for maintenance. We need to make sure this stays correctly maintained so it lasts as long as it should. If you don't maintain it correctly, 2-3 years, they burn out, you start to have problems. Also, if they're installed, we've seen them, they're designed to have power wired to them. We've seen them without power. We've seen them, there's all kinds of things that go wrong with these things when they're correctly installed. I've seen them installed backwards, where they're literally pushing air towards the vacuum instead of kind of sucking air away from it. So it makes it worse. So I've seen them installed when you don't need them, where we just take them out and everything's fine. It's just every house in the neighborhood has one, even though they don't need them. So booster fans are really, really tricky. Call us. We can go over your situation. We can send somebody out. We can maintain it. We can clean your system, clean the fan, make sure it lasts as long as it possibly can, or figure out, do you really need this at all? Or maybe you do. So let us know. We'll be happy to take care of you. We'll be happy to figure out what you do, what you don't need, and maintain it correctly. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can put them down below in the comments, or you can call us, or you can schedule a virtual assessment on our website. There's lots of ways, but please like it, share it. Let's help as many people as possible. And I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Thanks.